Okay, welcome to your daily focus for August the 14th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Dylan is going to lay down and be a good boy. Yes. I tricked him. I pretended to be doing a video. And then he went out and started gnawing on the furniture because he, for some reason, knows that I can't get up and just discipline. Hey, where are you going? Come on now. So, anyways. Today is for the numerology. 8 plus 5, 14th, yeah, 5 plus 3 would be a 16, which would be a 7. So it's about standing in our truth, isn't it? Dylan, come here. Good boy. You lay down. You lay down. Be a good boy. Yes. Are you a good boy? Are you being a good boy for me? Yeah. Gotta be a good boy. You gotta stay. Moon is in Aquarius now, so it is getting ready for the full moon tomorrow. We have Leo, the sun. Let's see what the cards have to say and how that all fits together for us and how we can use this energy to go forward on our path. Seven of Wands, we are speaking our truth. So it's very much about standing in your truth today, isn't it? Here we are, we're standing in our truth, and it is a 7 card. So the 7 energy is around us and strong today. So it is about standing in your power. You know, overcoming maybe a fear or an anxiety and standing in your power. Or Dylan, come back. Dylan. Well, we'll see what happens. Standing in your power. This is really about you standing on top of your mountain, and you are, those other wands represent people that are gathered around you listening, people that want to give you your support, perhaps people that really don't believe in what you're doing. And maybe you're playing a little bit of a convincing game today, and I don't think you need to do that. I think you just need to stand in your truth and let the cards fall as they may, so to speak, no pun intended. I get this determination about us today. We want new, we want exciting, we want different, we want adventure, we want happiness, we want joy, we want our dreams to come true. And we know that we are the ones, essentially, that are going to do that for ourselves. Nobody else. And that's something I learned on, the hard way. Like we usually learn the lessons, the hardest lessons, the best is the hard way, right? Because it sticks with us forever. And somebody told me once when my children were very small that nobody else was going to fight for them the way I could fight for them, because I was the only one there invested in my children for life. And yes, I had 2 with autism, so a little bit more of that kind of advice came my way, but it's advice for any parent, but it's also advice for you and your dreams and your goals and your desires. That essentially it boils down to the energy that you are willing to put forth for it to happen in your life. Sticking to your guns, perhaps. Look at this, 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, there could be new relationships starting. New encounters, new best friends, new passions, new dreams. This is a coming together. This is cooperation. This is cooperation would be definitely something here. a soulmate, a new best friend, a new environment. These are all things that are on the table for today. So go with the flow. Keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. I heard you don't need to have your mouth open though. It just do today is what I'm hearing. It's standing in your truth, but it's walking your walk, talking your talk, and meeting the people that are going to make a difference in your life going forward, because you're showing your true person, your true identity, your true values, and so those kind of people will be attracted to you, will be drawn to you. So look for experiences where you can meet somebody new. I'm always meeting new people. I talk to just about everybody. I get to know a little bit about everybody's life when I meet them. It's just who I am, really. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, we're raising the bar on ourselves, aren't we? And we know it's going to take a lot of hard work. We know it's going to take a lot of determination. We know that at the snap of a finger, it's not all going to be pretty and better. That we need to apply ourselves and raise the bar on what we want in our life and going after that, making the plan and working the plan. And that was really the Capricorn energy that we had just left, but it's coming out here. So perhaps as we go into this full moon energy, and once we get to Aries, it will be about working the plan again. Although we'll want more of the new experiences when that happens. This is you taking stock of who you are and how great you are. And what you can do if you apply yourself, and where you are applying yourself, and where you're kind of slacking a little bit, because we all slack in certain areas of our life. See what our Nature's Whispers has to say. What a good boy Dylan is. What a good boy Dylan is. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You behaved very well out there, didn't you? Very good. I'm very proud of you. Yes, I am. Okay, now you go down. No, you go down. No. I think Dylan's more of a ham than Peanut ever was. Bountiful harvest, the 28, the 10, the 1, the magician appears in our life here with the numerology. So be careful of your thoughts, make them positive, make them pure, from the heart, from your passion, of what you want to come into your life rather than what you're dealing with perhaps. So if there's habits you want to change, or behaviors that you want to change in your life, this is a time for you to say, that was who I am, but going forward, it is no more. Now I am this. And paint the picture of yourself and who you want to become. But the bountiful harvest kind of ties into what I was talking about with the Eight of Pentacles, of taking stock of who you are, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, the unique you. And being proud of who you are, and seeing the great light that you've become, and utilizing that great light in order to go forward. I'm just wondering when he's going to start testing me again. I'm waiting to hear. He's never, in the year he's been on this planet, he's never been taught anything about a house or house rules or people. But he is learning. One day at a time. And he tries to be a very good dog. He just can't help himself sometimes. And you can tell that he was a stray for a long time. We got caught in a couple of rainstorms. And he's like trying to go under the rose bushes, which he wasn't very successful at that. Hiding in the long grass, under the trees, trying to get out of the rain, when I'm like, silly, we're like 5 feet away from the door. He's very grateful he has a house to go into. Call on your angels. Call on your angels. The angel fish appear. I think they're right at the beginning of the book. They are. Call on your angels. Awakened visions, dreams, clairaudience, and water. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of any man by strengthening the power of vision and by bringing within his reach some truth with which the angel himself contemplates. Angel fish reassures you that your angels are around you all the time, and they are. They truly are. And they have been trying to get through to you to offer love, healing, and guidance for you. You may not see the angels as you believe they ought to look. They can come in the form of a human stranger or an animal. Can't they, though? It will be a positive and enlightening experience that may add more questions, but in time the answers will appear. Your dreams may be extra prophetic and intense with messages. You may have been hearing the messages as you've been thinking to yourself. You may be hearing the message through music or song that has a deeper meaning, or by having vivid visions. These messages are to help awaken you, not to scare you. And sometimes when people, I'm one of the first people they call and this happened. Oh my gosh, what do I do? And I said, first of all, celebrate that it happened and you were aware of it. Your angels ask that you call on them to assist with life's pressures. You don't need to know their names, only request their assistance and be specific with your request so they can immediately go to work on your behalf. And I do believe that a lot of times our angels, our spirit guides, cannot interfere unless we actually ask them to come and aid us, to come and support us, to come and help us in some way. I think sometimes they just have to stand back and watch us thrash around a little bit and try and figure it all out on our own before we decide to ask for help and make the road a little bit less bumpy, a little bit straighter. And I think sometimes when we are crying, they're sobbing because they'd love to just reach down and change everything for us because they love us with all their heart. Angel Fish says that you are being too stubborn in attempting to go against the flow instead of with the current. It may be time for you to take a trip to a location where there is plenty of water, where you can sink your toes into the sand and stare into the depths of the water. And there's been a lot of messages lately about going on that little day trip or that afternoon or that overnight or 2 or 3 day stay and just break away from routine. And maybe it's in order to show us where we kind of maybe waste time or energy or money on things that we don't need to, and where we could better use our time, energy, and money to move ourselves forward in the direction we want to. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.